What is that, you might be asking? This was how it all started. Eastwood Guitars. This is where it all started. Yes. It was a website I started in 1997. Some of you weren't even born then, I think. myrareguitars.com. And this was the first logo. And somebody made kind of a pseudo license plate thing out of it for me. I can't even remember how or why, but there it is. And the picture's kind of fading. And this old jazz mastery looking guitar was an Echo from Italy. But hey, quick story about this. There it is. Still got it. So back in, well, let's show you the guitar first while I chat. Back in 1997, I still worked for a living in California. And started collecting guitars. Well, I've been collecting guitars for ages, but I started kind of buying and selling and getting stuff on eBay, writing about it on the website myrareguitars.com, which was, I guess nowadays they call them blogs. And some of you out there may remember that. 1997, wow. 20 years ago. A few years into that, I started kind of doing a lot more of it, going through a lot of guitars, and I stumbled upon these guys in Italy. Recanati, Italy. In fact, that's what I'm looking at right there. See that? Handcrafted and Recanati. Anyways, I stumbled upon these guys and I thought, wow, I'd love to get one of those guitars. So I contacted them, I think by phone, because that's how we used to do it back in 1997, and asked the guys if, do you mind selling me a guitar? And they said, well, sorry, we don't have any distribution in the United States, so we can't do that. And I said, well, would you like it distributed in the United States? And the guy said, would you like to buy 60 guitars to become the distributor in the United States? I thought about it for a few minutes. Maybe way more than that. I probably talked to my wife Kay about it. I'm pretty sure I would have, because all I remember was about 3 weeks later, our garage had 60 guitars in it from Recanati, Italy, including this one and a bunch of others, which I turned around and started selling on eBay and added them to the website. And this was early 1999 by the time that happened. I also started representing Burns guitars from UK, even Chris DePinto. Chris, you'd remember. And that's kind of was the catalyst of Eastwood. So in 2001, I went down to the NAMM show, started sniffing around for the types of guitars I was interested in building, and one thing led to another. Here we are 20 years later. But I kept this one. The Echo Camaro walking tuners. I think these were like $5.99 or $6.99 retail. Bigsby that isn't really a Bigsby. Seymour Duncan pickups, which I would hope were blessed by Seymour Duncan. I don't know. But there's a little bit of history for you. Remember that old logo? Anybody out there? Anybody been around for 20 years following what I do? Following my work? Can't believe I call it work. It doesn't feel like work. Never does. All right. Hope you enjoy that one.